What's up, guys? Hello, Coolie Mob. I am Cherie.
I'm Kelsey.
And today we are going to talk about what is IVF, just explaining what we are doing. A lot of people don't know about same-sex couples and what we, I guess, are going through trying to have kids. We do not want to have kids by just having sex with someone because, of course, this is my significant other. She is a woman and we cannot have kids together regularly. So, we are going through IVF. We have also looked up IUI. Hello, you guys. What's up, Coolie Mob? I am Cherie.
Kelsey.
And today we are going to talk about what is IVF. We want to explain more about how same-sex couples have kids. We wanted you guys to know what we are doing. We are currently doing IVF. That is where you take our eggs out, examine them, make sure that they're good eggs, put it with the sperm. We pick our sperm donor before that, put it with our sperm, and then put it back inside of us as embryos, which is the babies. We already know the sex, if they have Down syndrome, if they're abnormal, normal, and we just have kids like that. It's a long process. It's a lot to do. It costs more than IVF. We will make a whole nother video on IVF.
It costs more than IUI.
Costs more than IUI. We will make a whole nother video on why we are not doing IUI, and then yeah, you'll just know the whole process.
IVF also stands for in vitro fertilization, if you want to look it up.
Yes. What else? Let me see. We will talk about the cost of IVF. If you want to DM us or ask us, comment on this video if you want to ask us about the prices. If you're looking to do it, if you're looking to have
18 kids like we are.
Have kids with your same-sex partner. We are looking to have 8 to 10 kids.
You just keep making the number go up as we go along.
It was 6 to 8, but I'm looking to have
it was really 6.
Anyway, we want to have a lot of kids. We want to have a Coolie Mob. Just how we call you guys, Coolie Mob. We want to have our own Coolie Mob. So we'll have our Coolie Mob as well as you guys as our Coolie Mob. So we will all be a Coolie Mob. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the difference between IVF and IUI. You can
go. IVF is a little... I'm trying to think. IVF is usually for people that are older who can't have children. So they go the route of taking the eggs out, fertilizing them, looking at them. As Cherie said, it's more invasive and it's less natural according to doctors. It's right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something.
IUI is just when you basically get the sperm put inside of you, just like how a man would come inside of you. You get the sperm put inside of you, and then when you're ovulating, then you get pregnant like that. It's basically the most natural way, but I mean, we're not doing it that way, obviously, because of a reason which we will tell you when we talk about IUI in our next video. Yeah. We are currently doing IVF. And we both had egg retrievals. I had 2 egg retrievals because the first one I had 3 eggs. Only 1 survived. And that 1 egg, which is 1 out of 3, which is a good ratio for me because Kelsey had
like 20 something.
She had like 20 something eggs. So of course she was more fertile than me. So she had 20 something eggs. And I think only 5 survived from her batch of eggs, which was basically the normal eggs. So the other ones were abnormal. We didn't want those. Those wasn't the good eggs. They wouldn't have been surviving babies if we would have tried to put those inside of us to have kids. With her ratio, I feel like that was a good ratio because hers was like, what, 5 to 20 and mine was 3 to 1. So of course, since I only had 1 egg, I only had 1 sex. I wanted to do another egg retrieval because I wanted to have, of course, both sexes. I didn't know for sure if I was going to have both sexes, but I knew that I did want to have both sexes, so it was worth a try.
Or use more eggs because we want a lot of kids, and that's like only 1.
Only 1 for me and 5 from her. That wasn't enough because we both wanted the same equal amount of kids from each other's eggs, so we could have like half and half from me, half from her. So from the second egg retrieval that I did, I had 6 eggs and 3 survived. So it was kind of like a good ratio for me. No, not 3. No, 2 survived. Okay, so 6 eggs, 2 survived. and out of those 2, I got the opposite sex of the first one, so I was pretty happy with that. We will not tell you the guys' sex until we are pregnant.
But y'all can guess. Y'all can guess what sex is like, which is which. Until
we are pregnant and do find out which sex we are pregnant with. We don't want you guys to know the sex until we know for sure that we are pregnant. We don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Our hopes are already up. So the medication with IVF
sucks so much. It sucks. It's a lot. It's really draining. You always gotta remember to take it at certain times.
It's always different medication, like every week. Right now, we are on estrogen patches. Between a couple of days, we will be taking 2 estrogen patches instead of 1. Between another couple of days, we'll be taking 2 estrogen patches and some pills. And then within the next few days after that, we'll be taking 2 estrogen patches, pills, and
progesterone to increase the lining of our uterus. So when they do put the babies in us, they'll stick, I guess.
So all of it is just medication. We gotta make sure our bodies are ready. Like, of course, you would think we wouldn't have to do it because we are of young age. But we are the youngest couples that have done this in our doctor's office, so it's kind of like weird for him every time we go, hey kids, like, you know, you get tired of that. But I mean, it is what it is. You get implanted with the babies inside of us. We have 10 days to wait to figure out if we are pregnant or not. So,
and like during the time, we cannot take baths.
During the whole time of the medication and everything, we cannot
take baths, we can't go to swimming pools, and when we get implanted, though, we cannot lift anything heavy over like 15 pounds. We can't do a lot of strenuous stuff. So it's really just walking, sitting, eating, sleeping.
Yeah, that's it. So it's like this is a toll. This is putting a toll on us. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot that you got to think about. It's a lot that you got to go through and that you got to handle. It's stressful, even though you're not supposed to be under a lot of stress when you're doing all of this stuff.
It's emotionally draining, especially if like, I don't know, IVF, it just seems like it's like the one-time cure-all thing. And that's not the case at all. It takes a lot of work. It's emotionally tolling, especially when we didn't find out we weren't pregnant.
I mean, it's a good percentage for us to get pregnant. It's a what, 80-90% for us to get.
It was 70 at first. Now it's like 90.
Yeah. So now for us to get pregnant. So I mean, all we doing is hoping, praying, crossing our fingers, just trying everything. We heard that acupuncture was a good, I guess, remedy to go through if you're like doing IVF. You do it one time before, so your body could get like fond to it. Then you do
one time immediately after,
and one time immediately before. So you just like, so I guess your body could get ready. I don't know, but that's what we've been doing. The other remedies was not supposed to be done. The herbs and the tea or whatever, that was not supposed to be done. Do not do that. We did post about that when we found out from our doctor that is not FDA approved, and they do not have proof that works or does not work. So we just decided not to do that and just to keep on doing acupuncture, because acupuncture is good and they do know for a fact that does help.
It's not a one-time cure-all thing. It's very emotionally taxing.
Like, what is going on? See, this medication, y'all, I don't even know.
You okay?
I don't know. I don't even know. My nose is, I don't even know. I'm finna cry. I don't even know why. See, we just on too much medication. We don't know what's going on with our bodies. From one medication I'm taking, I get hot and cold like every other minute. So being in the house, being in the car, hot and cold is just not good, because it's air on, air off, air on, air off.
It's annoying.
Anyway, but that is it for this video. This video was about what is IVF. Hopefully we explained it correctly and right. If you have any questions, comment below, like, comment, subscribe under this video. Tell us if we're doing good, bad, whatever. We love you guys, Coolie Mob, and we will be back. Bye.